Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright, the sincere listeners. Alright, today's lesson is going to be titled The Greatest Transformation of Wealth. Alright, and we're actually proceeding upon the fourth industrial revolution. Let me get that. Yeah. Okay. And reason being I bring that up is because this is supposed to be the next transformation of wealth. Alright, and in the fourth industrial revolution, alright, it's gonna be technology based, AI based. Alright, so if you're in that field, alright, there's gonna be a big technology boom, which means a lot of millionaires or billionaires or companies that already make billions, they're gonna make more billions. You see what I'm saying? If you're just a startup company, you're gonna make millions, right? If you position yourself and your product, your technology is gonna be going forth with this new world order, basically. All right. There's different photos here. So the first industrial revolution, what do you call it? Revolution. Slovakia. It's saying that it was machine. It was machine based. Okay. Mass production was the second of assembly lines. Okay. Of different goods and services, like cars and stuff like that. And then third, when a computer, so like Google, all right, the iPhone, Web 2.0, all right, Android softwares. Okay. Now the next one to come. Okay, it's gonna be even more in depth when it comes to technology. So it's gonna be more of like a smart home boom. Even though we have it now, man, that their focus is to really bring that to the forefront for everybody, right? Let's see what else. Slovakia, let me see. And I'm gonna contrast, because they're really gonna say this is the biggest thing, right? 3 ways to be a good leader in the fourth industrial revolution. Okay. So it lets you know this was the first, the second, and the third. Okay. But now the fourth is gonna consist of cloud computing. I'll accept all the cookies. All right. Internet of Things. All right. Apostle Tahar always talks about the Internet of Things. All right. 3D printing, smart sensors, big data. All right. Being able to understand consumer behavior. All right. So data is a very important thing that companies actually want to take note of. Okay, they want to know how their product is going to be able to service the people, man, and the behaviors of people, so they can form a product for them. Okay, being able to analyze different trends in the market. That's what big data analytics is all about. Okay, location detection technologies, and that goes in hands with the Internet of Things, because the Internet of Things, all right, it's all about devices that are being tracked, that are connected to the internet and are being tracked 24/7. Hence the Apple even brings that out. Even all smartphone devices but they also have things like the air tags. Okay, right. So this is what's going to be, set to be the new thing, and this is a World Economic Forum, as you can see, the WEF. So they're letting you know what, basically, even before the CHIP gets implemented, you know, if you wanted to, position yourself to get a job in any of these fields, they're going to be paying decent money for this. You know what I mean? But if you're a startup company, a tech company, a startup, you're going to make millions, if not billions, if you have the right products, right? Now the elites already have their they already chose really who they want to lead, to be the leaders in this technology, right? But like I said, there's always new startup. If you look up different startup companies in the tech field, there's always a new people with new innovations, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all gonna be a race to who can have the best product. Okay, even going back to the CHIP, right? The CHIP, it is gonna be, we all know it to be the size of a rice grain, right? But there's gonna be another company that might have it, you know, not even, I wouldn't say smaller, but just as big, but in the shape of a square. It doesn't really matter. It's still the CHIP. It does the same thing, right? But another company might design it differently. You see what I'm saying? It's all gonna be plugged up to the Internet of Things. You're just gonna be all a part of it. Part of the smart cities, man. Okay, it's gonna be to the point where you're not even gonna need the mobile devices, right? What else is there? Did I not? Augmented reality. So the metaverse. You guys heard about the metaverse boom in the crypto space, right? So Facebook introducing Meta, okay, and then all these other companies, these startups, these crypto startups, they got into the augmented reality, okay, and that's all about having an avatar going into a fake reality, virtual reality world, and doing whatever. If you want to have a conference call, a business call, if you want to be in the club or whatever, just stupid shit to interact with people, man. But really taking away human interaction, because that's all these things are really ultimately doing, man. Your privacy, big data analytics, they're tracking you, knowing everything, knowing where you are. All right, but this is actually set to make billionaires, if not trillionaires. Okay, and millionaires. Okay, before they actually implement the CHIP, and then they're gonna take away everybody's money and if they want their funds to be transferred, they're gonna have to get the CHIP. All right, but I might have to do a separate video on this because that wasn't even the topic. All right, but ultimately, the main point is is set to be the the biggest transformation of wealth. All right, but I'm here to dispel that myth. All right, it's really a myth, man, because they're speaking like the kingdom of heaven. All right, is not coming, man. There's that, and that's that proud speech that they're coming with. You know what I mean? And what do I mean by that? Okay, because the scriptures say that the Israelites, all right, the people that you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the ones scattered abroad that look like the other nations, but go back to the seed of Israel. All right, you are set, starting with the elect. You are set, all right, to be the rulers of this earth. And it's not even going to be about wealth in that day, but you are set to be the governors and the rulers under Yahweh Yahweh Shai. All right, the Most High is going to give you what you want, man. And it's not even going to be about wealth, man. Whatever transformation of wealth this fourth industrial revolution is going to give, it's not even going to be It can't even compare to what Yahweh Shai is going to be able to give unto the elect, unto the nation of Israel, unto what Yahweh Shai is going to be able to give to the nation of Israel. All right. So I'm gonna, just jump into some scriptures. You know what I mean? And yeah, and we're just gonna go from there, man. I'm gonna start off with Isaiah 60. Um, okay, I just start from the top. You know what I mean? Pretty good chapter going into the blessings that we're gonna receive in the kingdom, man, and how it's gonna be done, man. You know. Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see, all they gather themselves together, they come to thee. Thy son shall come from far, and thy daughter shall be nursed at thy side. All right, going into the Israelite foreigners as well. They're gonna be all grafted in, man. All right, to this blessing. Okay, then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. All right. Well, so what does it mean by the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee? All right. People are known as water, man. I can get that in Revelations, actually. Man, this is the whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right. And it goes into the waters being people. I believe that's Revelation 17. You know, but it goes into. Let me just prove my point. I guess I got some time. Sitteth many waters. Many waters. Revelation. Yeah. Okay. I'll read 17:1. I'm gonna jump down just to prove my point. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, many waters, and it's gonna go into that. It says, and he saith, Revelation 17:15. It says, and he saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. All right, so going into back to Isaiah 60, it's saying that we're gonna reap that, because right now the whore that sitteth upon many waters is known as America, ruled by the Edomites. This Edomite supremacy system with a so-called white man. All right, and they're the ones ruling the earth right now. They're the ones that are in power, the ones that are the starting with the elites, and they're the ones that are in power, taxing the people, man. You know, everywhere on the earth you have to pay a tax, man. They're getting their tax. They're getting their quote unquote tribute, man. So that's letting you know that we're slaves. All right, but the roles are going to be reversed. Okay, and then we're going to be on top, and these nations are going to be unto us And we're gonna be a nation that sitteth upon many waters, man. So I'm gonna read that part again. And it says, then shalt thou see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. And the Gentiles are talking about the other nations, the heathen nations. All right. The multitude of camels shall come cover thee. All right. And ultimately, all right, once you have, nations, you need to understand the importance of having nations under you. All right. You can use, they are your servants. You use them to build things up for you practically for free, man. Because all you have to do, because it's going to be for free. All we're going to make sure is that they have some food to eat, maybe a place to stay. But these heathens are going to get their ass kicked, man, for 1,000 years, man. Starting with the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, and the rest of the nations as well, man. Moab, so-called Chinese, all right? Elam, the so-called East Indians, they're all gonna get your asses kicked in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, so we're just gonna give you just enough to survive and build up our kingdom, man, for 1,000 years, and then afterwards, after the fact, we're gonna ease up on you. We're gonna give you your own lands, and you're gonna still have to pay tithes and tribute unto us. All right, but you're gonna have your own kingdom set up under us. All right, and you're gonna be worshiping the God of Israel, man. And you're going to be worshiping Israel. All right, you're going to, and you're going to be subject. You're going to be worshiping the God of Israel. You're going to be subject unto the Israelites. All right. But we are going to be over you, man. That's how we're going to be blessed. Because the only way to be blessed is when you have slaves. All right. In the world, Jake has to say, yeah, man, I'm blessed, or bless up, bless up. We're really not blessed, even though it's something we say. It keeps our spirit. Really and truly, we are blessed. We're just not blessed right now. You see what I'm saying? That's why the scripture also says, in Revelations also, it says, but thou art rich. You see what I'm saying? I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not. Right? But thou art rich. It's roughly paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, we're rich in spirit, man. But we're going to be rich in the kingdom also, man. Physically. That's going to be made manifest physically as well. Okay? The multitude of camels shall cover thee. The dromedaries of Midian and Ephah, and all they from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth the praises of the Lord Yahweh. All right, so right now, even it says it's gonna bring forth gold, right? Right now, you have it to where Esau, he has all these mining companies all spread out throughout North America, especially in Canada. There's a lot of gold in Canada, so Esau has a lot of mining companies in these places, man. Northern Canada and whatnot, and they're mining for gold. You see what I'm saying? But what they don't understand is that they're doing that in vain, anyways, because it's just gonna make it easier for us, okay, to rightfully obtain these riches, man. They're just gonna be transferred onto us. When Esau gets gold, he doesn't do anything with it but make gold bars. You see what I'm saying? That's it, and he stores it in a vault. All right. He doesn't really do much with the gold. All right. Our kingdom is gonna be made out of gold, man. And we're gonna even be blessed with more gold. The Most High is gonna bless us with more gold, man. All right. Precious metals come from the heavens, man. It's nothing for the Heavenly Father to send down gold, man, through a meteor or whatever, man. And we're just gonna be able to manipulate the elements, anyways. See, this is true. It gets real deep. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to manipulate elements, turn dust, turn the soil to whatever element we want. Ultimately, we're gonna have that power, and through faith, we believe that, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's what the riches is gonna be innumerable for the Israelites, man. You know, and we're gonna, you know, there's a saying that says king for a day, or prince for a lifetime, but we're gonna be kings for a lifetime, man. Under the King Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man. Under Yahweh Shai, under King Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? But we're gonna be kings for a lifetime. 144,000. Okay, we're gonna be kings, man. We're gonna be rulers and judges. Okay. We're not even gonna be prophets anymore, man. We're in the time of the prophets, but the prophets are gonna be made to judges, rulers, and kings, man. All right, let that breathe for a bit. But we are in the time of the prophets. That's why right now, we're making our sit downs, our videos, and all these things, right? And it says, and they shall show forth praises of the Lord Yahweh. Flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee, the rams. All right, and these are all, this is real riches, man. Having animals and cattle and stuff like that. That's what you people don't understand the importance. Even that's why you think Esau has all these farms, right? Although the government and these private sectors are buying them all up, but Esau knew the importance of having a farm and cattle, man. And you might look down upon it. It's not the most glamorous job, but it actually, there's money in it, man. And the Most High is gonna bring back that I would say notoriety to it. The importance of having cattle. Most High is gonna bring that back, man. See, in this world, we think that it's not really worth anything because we have grocery stores and things like that, man. But once we have the heathen to mind our cattle, man, we don't have to worry about, everything's gonna be done in order, man. We're gonna have the heathen to mind the cattle. We're gonna have the heathen to slaughter the animal. We're gonna have the heathen to skin the animal. We're not gonna get our hands dirty. We ain't doing all that shit. The heathen gonna be doing all that, right? We're gonna have the heathen prepare the animal, depending if we want to cook or not that day. But we're gonna have the heathen have it ready for us, so that way if we do want to cook or have our woman cook, or you know what I mean, because we might want some Israelite food in that day. We might not want no Elamite food that day, whatever day in the kingdom it is. We might want some Persian food one day. You know what I'm saying? So we might have the heathens prepare our meals certain days, right? Esau not cooking none of our meals. We know that. But it's just gonna be lovely, man. Who are these that fly as a cloud, as the doves to their windows? Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy God Yahweh, and the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. Alright? And these nations, these other nations, they're going to be building up our kingdom, man. Alright? And we're not going to have to pay them a dime. So how much wealth do you think we're going to be accumulating in that day? We're going to be rich beyond belief. It's not even going to make no sense. You're just going to be happy to be an Israelite in that day, man. Because even the lowest of the low of Israel, alright, is going to be wealthy in that day. And I can't even use the word wealthy, man. I don't want to use that word, man. You're going to be blessed. That's it. We're just going to be blessed in that day, man. Israel's just going to be blessed. That's where we're gonna truly know what it means to be blessed. All right, the greatest transformation of wealth. Okay, you probably call it the fifth industrial. It's not even in the industry for real, but the fifth revolution. You know, whatever. But it's the real. This is the real greatest transformation of wealth, man. Okay, and therefore thy gates shall be open continually; they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. Right, because we're gonna be hunting the elites down in the cave, from the caves, the clefts of the rocks, bottom of the ocean, wherever they want to dwell and hide. They think they're gonna hide out in the submarines and whatnot. Okay, we're gonna grab them up, and they're gonna be sent on ships back to the land of Israel to build up our walls, man. All right, build up our kingdom, because we built up their kingdom. They're gonna build ours, man, and they're gonna be the first in slavery, man. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You know, let that breathe for a little bit, man. It says, "For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted." All right, just like in the Grand Theft Auto, when you die, wasted. You know what I'm saying? Um, Job 20:10, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Alright, like you have a lot of Edomites that are, trying to be in the good graces of Jakes. They feel bad for what they do, so they want to call themselves philanthropists now, and they want to, be a part of different movements, and you know. But nah, man, you still gotta go get your hands dirty in our kingdom, man. Cause you're going into slavery. All right. Don't we come in there and trying to seek the poor for naught, man. You know. Verse 12: Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp within him. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. And that's the main point, because that's going to be, he swallowed down riches. He's raped, robbed, pillaged, murdered for riches, man. And that same act is what's going to ultimately make him cough up those riches back onto us. Cough up. When it says cough up your goods, that's really what he's doing when he vomits, man. It says he has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. Alright, so all of that laboring for many precious metals, all these riches that they're storing up, it's all in vain. Alright? And Jacob, thou art rich. Understand that we are rich, man. Brothers in this truth, man. You know what I mean? It's nothing for the Most High to make us rich. Alright, so we just gotta ride. You know what I mean? We just gotta basically we just gotta hold it down to the end, man. Stay true. You know what I mean? Pray for faith, man. That we endure through the hour of temptation, right? And being able to pass that final test, right? But yeah, man, he's gonna cough up them riches, man. So I got a precept for that. Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, and that's what you call the greatest transformation of wealth. All right, that's what you call that, man. Because you can't think that you can go around the earth causing mischief, doing wickedness, witchcraft, sorceries, all right, rape, rob, murders at an all-time high, okay, and think you're gonna get away with it, man. The Lord sees all. The Lord is letting you have a reign, just to say that you had a reign, and He's gonna be to your own demise, because He's like, I gave you the kingdom, I gave you rulership, and what the hell did you do with it? You were being a nigga, Esau. You're being a nigga. Alright? You're gonna get caught with your pants hanging down your ass. Alright? And the kingdom's gonna be translated, man, unto the Israelites. The people that you called niggas, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, alright, you call spics, Native Americans, okay? The Irish, right? Those are the people that are gonna be ruling in the kingdom to come, man. Verse 9 says, why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels, man. And that's exactly what Esau does, man. Alright? He'll sell out his own people. Alright? Just to be on top. You know, and if you're an Edomite that ain't got a piece of the pie, that's on you, man. Figure out where your lineage lies and try and get some of that piece of the pie, man. You know, try and get involved with this fourth industrial revolution. All right, start your tech company. Start your company up. All right, your startup company, your tech startup, and try and make some millions or billions. All right, before this place is over, man. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 2 and 8. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Okay? Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Didn't they dash us to pieces, man? Didn't they break us? Didn't they spread our take our children away from us and send them off to different plantations? Right? Okay, so these are what? These are spiritual gifts that we were supposed to ask of the Lord, man. You know, righteousness. You know, I'm gonna end it off here. But I'm gonna say shalom and hope you're edified to the next one.